Hey everybody, Marcia here. I am back today with a scrapbook process video for My Creative Scrapbook. Today I'm using the gorgeous December Main kit, and this kit featured the Simple Stories Vintage Dear Santa collection. There were also some pattern papers from Memory Place Dear Santa that I'll be using today, as well as 49th and Market Christmas Spectacular Chipboard and Echo Park Paper Santa Claus Lane Collection Chipboard. So this kit was just packed full of so much stuff that I still have oodles of stuff left over. I'm hoping to get some cards made this year to get sent out. I created 4 layouts with the kit. This was one of the first layouts that I created using a sketch by Rebecca Moore, which is at the beginning of this video. I took a drastic turn from the sketch. There were 3 photos at the top of the sketch that I decided to use pattern paper and embellishments there instead. All that white space at the bottom of the layout was scaring me a little bit, and I decided to use a larger photo there instead. So this photo is about 5 by 7, maybe a little bit smaller than that, 5 by 6 maybe. This is an older photo of my kids that I took for Christmas one year, and I had fake snow in the house and brought in a toboggan and had them all lined up on the toboggan for a photo. I mounted my photo on some black pattern paper and popped it up with some foam tape and chipboard on the back. And I wanted to do this so that it would match those 2x2 cutouts at the top. And I had mounted those also on the same black pattern paper. The 2 outside ones are on black pattern paper, and the Oh What Fun one, since it was already black, I mounted on a note card. I'm using one of those vintage reindeer images that I fussy cut out from the Memory Place Dear Santa collection on top of that square on the right side. He's just so adorable. And then I'm adding some chipboard on here from 49th and Market Christmas Spectacular. That's where the December tab on my photo comes from. And the Jingle All The Way chipboard comes from the Echo Park Paper Santa Claus Lane collection. I'm going through all of my embellishment options and pulled out some holly that I could use on the Oh What Fun chipboard piece. I wanted to add a bow on this reindeer, so I'm tying a bow here with my Bow Easy tool. This Bow Easy is one of my favorite tools, and I use it to tie bows all the time for my layouts and cards. You can still buy it on Amazon. Last I checked, I got mine at a local card shop that's not in business anymore, unfortunately. I had some little white snowflakes left over that were cut out with a metal die. I had been making cards earlier and using some of these on the cards I was making, and thought they would be really cute on this layout to help add some snowflakes to go along with that snowflake pattern paper and layer them on top of those 2x2 pattern paper pieces on the top. I also added a foam heart sticker here from the Simple Stories Vintage Dear Santa collection foam sticker sheet. I need to do some work on that embellishment cluster in the lower right side of my photo. I wasn't too hip on using both of those reindeer on the same layout. I wanted to save that other reindeer for another layout. So I grabbed this floral cluster from the sticker sheet and decided to use that instead. So I'm putting some foam tape behind the parts of that sticker that extend beyond my photo so that the sticker will be at the same height as my photo. Then I found one of the vintage Santas from the 49th and Market Chipboard, and in putting that also on here in my cluster, using some foam tape on one side and just adhering it down with some glue on the other side. And then the Jingle All The Way sticker goes over that. I'm adding some more chipboard pieces, a heart here in that same cluster, and then I'm going to add some snowflake stickers on here as well. I did do some machine stitching on this layout at the very top and at the very bottom. If you look at the sketch, you can see where the stitching is supposed to go. And instead of hand stitching it, I just did the machine stitching. Hand stitching is a little bit tedious for me, but I love the texture that stitching adds to the layout. So I do a ton of machine stitching on my layouts. I also added some pops of color glitter snowflakes on here. This is a product from scrapbook.com, and it dries clear with some glitter. Looks like snowflakes on the paper as it dries. My Creative Scrapbook puts together 4 kits every month. Again, I am using the main kit. They also have a creative kit, a limited edition kit, and an album kit. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye now.